The Yeah, yesterday in a book, youth was saying that one who is born poor
Hmm.
or those situations will determine,
Hmm.
or anything poor or with illness or with some other lack. So
Yes.
that thing will determine his happiness or uh, sadness or not happiness. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the topic youth is asking philosopher, that how
Hmm.
you are saying that we are deciding happiness or no, unhappiness. True. It's very difficult to agree sometimes because yeah, even if we may have got those thought processes, see if illness is there, he will say I'm unhappy. So how can we have answer? Assumptions would be there that with illness also someone can be happy.
You're seeing one sitting in front of you. I'm unwell.
Today,
I've been unwell since last couple of days now.
couple of days. Okay, but see, illness is a different thing. Yeah, you are just
Yes.
getting here, obviously.
Yes.
Someone who is not having limbs, someone who is not able to walk.
बट आपने वो स्टोरी सुनी है जब मेरे पास पैर नहीं थे, नहीं मेरे पास जूता नहीं था, मैंने बिना पैर वाले इंसान को देख के सोचा वाह, एटलीस्ट पैर तो है, जूता पहन तो सकता हूँ, ऑप्शन तो है। जिसके पास पैर नहीं थे वो परेशान था, और जैसे ही उसने देखा कि अरे उसकी तो टांगे ही नहीं है, तो उसने सोचा अरे वाह, टांगे तो है, वाह। ऐसे कर करके यू कैन, not that you have to find joy in somebody else's pain, but you can be grateful for what you have and be happy.
Yeah, one thing is coming in mind is this is like a ladder. So somebody will be ahead, somebody will be there. It's just a ladder,
Yes.
a wonderful big ladder. So
Yes.
endless list of health plus wealth, anything. So ladder. Matlab, everyone will always be able to see the one who is having the things which I have, someone is not having.
Yes.
Even if totally in difficult conditions, situations, despair.
So
So that
इफ
is
यू रिमेम्बर कि जब कौरवों की लड़ाई होनी थी, तो कृष्ण जी उनके पास गए, द पांच जो,
Pandav, Pandav,
नो नॉट द पांडव, द अदर,
Kaurav, Kaurav, Kaurav,
दुर्योधन,
Kaurav.
कौरवों के पास गए तो उन्होंने कहा तुमको क्या चाहिए, एक तुम्हारे होने से मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ना है, आई वी विल चूज 500, या जितने भी उन्होंने वो अपनी सेना ले ली, राइट, एंड दे हैड अ चॉइस, एंड वॉट एवर दे चोज, दे बोर द कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज ऑफ दैट चॉइस। अभी हमारे पास भी हर दिन चॉइस होती है, वेदर आई वॉन्ट टू बी हैप्पी और आई वॉन्ट टू बी सैड, एंड वी वॉट एवर वी चूज उसके कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज, उसके फ्रूट्स हमको बियर करने हैं। आज मेरी मम्मी मेरे को बोलती है कि ना, आज ना मेरे को लगता है फैमिली में ना सभी का दिन ना बहुत अच्छा नहीं था, है ना, हम भी थोड़े से इरिटेटेड थे, ब्रदर को फोन किया, ही वॉज ऑल्सो वेरी इरिटेटेड, तुझे फोन किया, तेरी भी तबीयत ठीक नहीं है, ये करके ऐसे करके, एंड आई वाज लाइक नो नो, आई एम ओके, आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, आई एम जस्ट गुड। यू ऑल्सो चूज हैप्पीनेस ओवर सैडनेस एंड फ्रस्ट्रेशन एंड एवरीथिंग, ऐसे कैसे कर लूं? सो देर इज ऑलवेज अ चॉइस, you can see at a brighter space, you can choose to see at the darker spaces as well.
one boy is there who talks to me and he will relate his situation with me
Mhm.
and will say, Bichari Komal.
Oh,
Yeah. But I say, no, no, you are Bichara. I am in joy.
yes.
Same like you. He would say on some situation of my life that I am also in the same situation, same loop. We both pitting. So I completely change him that moment. No, I'm jolly and happy.
I
Yes.
will share one story with you since you are talking about happiness. Uh, there was one क्या बोलते हैं प्रजा in a kingdom. ठीक है. He always used to keep smiling, showing happy faces. So one day the king was upset with some issue, on some issue. Even then he saw that fellow, he was still smiling, and it he got irritated because of that. How come on earth he always remains happy and keeps smiling? This was the question that occurred in his mind. That king sent that fellow Praja into an exile out of the king, threw him out of the kingdom, and sent one mantri to check whether that Praja is still happy and smiling or not. And to his surprise, when the mantri returned back, when he listened that he was still smiling, the king immediately asked, how come he is still smiling and happy, even after I have sent him into exile? The mantri replied that that fellow is saying that earlier my area was limited to the kingdom. Now I can roam around anywhere. I have more. I feel more free now. This made the king even more angrier. So he sent few people to the place where that Praja, that fellow was living in a hut. He ordered these people to remove the roof of that hut to check whether that fellow is still happy or not. And it was raining. Now the king was sure that that fellow would now have this sad face. He sent that mantri again to inquire about the state of how he is that fellow now. And it came as a shock to the king. He was smiling even brighter. He was even more happier. When the king asked the mantri, even after I have removed the top of the hut, the roof of the hut, how come he's still smiling? To which the mantri answered, that fellow said, it was so good to get drenched in the rain in the open air. I felt like a child. This made me even more happier. So the gist of the story is happiness does not depend on the situation. Happiness is a state of mind. Once you decide to be happy, you can be happy. Yes.
Because I get scared of the same thing that what if some upper force will feel Komal is happy, do whatever. And they will keep on giving me more and more challenges to overcome. Like, see, if I'm happy, now this is gone. So that is just, I think,
मैं आपको बताऊं, this is also a rule that people live by, कि अगर मैं ज्यादा खुश रहूं तो नजर लग जाएगी और मैं फिर से दुखी हो जाऊंगी,
100%.
है ना? तो
अब
दिस
नजर नहीं बोल रही तो मैं इसमें ये बोल रही हूँ कि गॉड को ही लगेगा कि मतलब हाँ कि
हाँ, तो मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि सबसे पहले क्या हो रहा है ना, आप बिलीव कर रहे हो उस चीज में, आप बिलीव कर रहे हो इसलिए वो चीज होगा. योर बिलीफ creates your reality. Similarly, if I believe that no matter whatever the condition, I can choose to be happy,
yeah.
right? So this is the rule that I told you in the morning, that we all can make.
That's why I'm keeping a new belief that forgetting this belief ki give me more challenges. Now I'm one to spread the light. Okay, I have made this.
And if you had listened to the yesterday's session, I don't know how many of you were attentive during the session. There was one, Sarojini, when I asked, what is your definition of confidence? What is your rule? What has to happen in order for you to feel successful? She shared that whenever I face, I'm able to cross challenging situation, tough situation, then I'm able to feel that I'm confident. And this way, indirectly, she was attracting more challenging situation in her life. Why? Because she wanted to be confident, and her confidence was linked to the challenges.
Yeah.
That's why she was attracting challenges,
Mm.
right? So we have to be very
Same for
careful.
powerful. If you're saying, then my another mentor was saying, haha, just for an example, if someone says, I'm powerful, affirmation. Ma'am was saying, you may get such situations where you have to
I
show
am
the.
powerful means, if you ask me what is true power,
Mhm.
if I am able to remain stable in any
Step.
situation, that is powerful,
Mhm.
right? So I think we got distracted somewhere. Let us read the book. If you hope it is clear to you, Komal. The way Charisma said in the beginning itself, happiness is a decision, just the way unhappiness was a decision.
I hope so. Actually, one thing more I can see is day to day, every day. I can see I'm living happy and a jolly nature, or I sometimes feel that is my nature to remain happy. But situations in life are something, they are there. This is me. Like you have faith on God, right? So that is your jolly thing, is your nature. Situations are situations. So if detailed or the deep happiness or situations, if I can ask for a change, that is 100%. I would say I would be uh, clearly more happy. If I link situations with my happiness, yeah. Again, something like relationship, or we can say career, those three important aspects: relation, career, health, which every human or every healer we are defining. So two aspects or three aspects I want to, where I'm taking help also everywhere. See, so the thing is, definition in the world, realistic or materialistic terms, there, if I have to, parameters, if I have to judge by that parameters, then I'll have to say myself, maybe if I give lot of thoughts into this, then happiness can sometimes dwindle, dwindle if we take those parameters.
वही है
When
ना,
we
अपने
judge, then we
रूल्स आप
compare.
अपने आप सेट कर रहे हो. In the morning session, Vikas has, I don't know how many times did he say,
Because
that
we
make
cannot,
the rules so simple that they're so easy to achieve.
I feel we cannot remain away from the realities of life. That is the hard hitting. See, again, it's very confusing because one way we are saying the child is born that way, then they will also say hard realities of life, that I'm in illness. Again, that will be that is, I'll have to think and ponder. Let's read and let's find out what the philosopher is saying.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for joining in, Vikas and Komal. Today we are reading The Courage to Be Disliked May, the part that talks about people always choose not to change. Let me quickly share the screen. Uh, People always choose not to change. Philosopher. Sit down. As things stand, it's only natural that our views clash. I will now give a simple explanation as to the manner in which humans are understood in Adlerian psychology. Youth. Okay, but please be brief. Philosopher. Earlier you said that any person's disposition or personality cannot be changed. In Adlerian psychology, we describe personality and disposition with the word lifestyle. Youth. Lifestyle. Philosopher. Yes, lifestyle is the tendencies of thoughts and action in life. Youth. Tendencies of thought and action. Philosopher. How one sees the world and how one sees oneself. Think of lifestyle as a concept bringing together these ways of finding meaning. In a narrow sense, lifestyle could be defined as someone's personality. Taken more broadly, it is a word that encompasses the world view of that person and their outlook on life. Youth. Their view of the world? Philosopher. Say there is someone who worries about himself and says, I am a pessimist. One could rephrase that to instead say, I have a pessimistic view of the world. You could consider that the issue is not personality, but rather the view of the world. It seems that the word personality is nuanced and suggests being unchangeable. But if you are talking about a view of the world, well, then that should be possible to alter. Youth. This is kind of confusing. When you speak of the lifestyle, do you mean a way of living? Philosopher. Yes, you could put it that way. To be a little more accurate, it is the way one's life should be. You probably think of disposition or personality as something with which you are endowed without any connection to your will. In Adlerian psychology, however, lifestyle is a thought of as something that you choose for yourself. Youth. That you choose for yourself? Philosopher. Yes, exactly. You choose your lifestyle. Youth. So, not only did I choose to be unhappy, but I even went so far as to choose this wrapped personality too. Philosopher. Absolutely. Youth. Huh. Now you are really pushing it. When I became aware, I already had this personality. I certainly don't have any recollection of having chosen it. But it's the same for you, isn't it? Being able to choose one's own personality at will. Now that sounds like you are talking about robots, not people. Philosopher. Of course, you did not consciously choose this kind of self. Your first choice was probably unconscious, combined with external factors you have referred to, that is, race, nationality, culture, and home environment. These certainly have a significant influence on you, that choice. Nevertheless, it is you who choose the kind of self. Youth. I don't get what you are saying. How on earth could I have chosen it? Philosopher. Adlerian psychology's view is that it happens around the age of 10. Youth. Well, for argument's sake, and now I'm really going out a limb, say that when I was 10, I unconsciously made this choice of lifestyle or whatever. Would that ever matter? You can call it personality or disposition or lifestyle, but regardless, I had already become the kind of self. The state of things doesn't change at all. Philosopher. That is not true. If your lifestyle is not something that you were naturally born with, but something you choose yourself, then it must be possible to choose it over again. Youth. Now you are saying I can choose it all over. Philosopher. Maybe you haven't been aware of your lifestyle until now. And maybe you haven't been aware of the concept of lifestyle either. Of course, no one can choose his or her own birth. Being born in this country, in this era, and with these parents are things you did not choose. And all these things have a great deal of influence. You will probably face disappointment and start looking at other people and feeling, I wish I had been born in their circumstances. But you can't let it end there. The issue is not the past, but here in the present. And now you have learned about lifestyle. But what you do with it from here on in is your responsibility. Whether you go on choosing the lifestyle you have had up till now, or you choose a new lifestyle altogether, it's entirely up to you. Youth. Then how do I choose again? You are telling me you choose the lifestyle yourself, so go ahead and select a new one instantly. But there is no way I can just change on the spot. Philosopher. Yes, you can. People can change at any time, regardless of the environment they are in. You are only unable to change because you are making the decision not to. Youth, what do you mean exactly? Philosopher, people are constantly selecting their lifestyles. Right now, while we are having this tete a tete, we are selecting ours. You describe yourself as an unhappy person. You say that you want to change right this minute. You even claim that you want to be reborn as a different person. After all that, then, why are you still unable to change? It is because you are making the persistent decision not to change your lifestyle. Youth. No, don't you see that's completely illogical? I do want to change. That's my sincere wish. So, how could I be making the decision not to? Philosopher. Although there are some small inconveniences and limitations, you probably think that the lifestyle you have now is the most practical one and that it's just easier to leave things as they are. If you stay just like this, experience enables you to respond properly to the events as they occur, while guessing the result in one's actions. You could say it's like driving your old familiar car. It might rattle a bit, but one can take that into account and maneuver easily. On the other hand, if you choose a new lifestyle, no one can predict what might happen to the new self or have any idea how to deal with the events as they arise. It will be hard to see ahead to the future, and life will be filled with anxiety. A more painful and unhappy life might lie ahead. Simply put, people have various complaints about things, but it's easier and more secure to be just the way one is. Youth. One wants to change, but changing is scary. Philosopher. When we try to change our lifestyle, we put our great courage to the test. There is the anxiety generated by changing and the disappointment attendant is not changing. I am sure you have selected the latter. Youth. Wait, just now you used the word courage. Philosopher. Yes, Adlerian philosophy, psychology is a psychology of courage. Your happiness cannot be blamed on your past or your environment. It isn't that you lack competence, you just lack courage. One might say you are lacking in the courage to be happy. All right, that was the read. Any shares? Let's hear from you, Vikas.
Yes, uh, most of us think that things are taking place automatically and by default over which we have no control.
Hmm.
But the situation that you are in is the result of all the thoughts that you have created consciously or unconsciously. Every result in your life is a result of unconscious or conscious decisions you have taken. You may think that whatever you have in your life right now, you had no choice, but still you were choosing at that time. Choosing not to take action, choosing not to take decision, choosing not to change your circumstance. All of it was taking place at the unconscious level. That's why you think you do not have it in control. If you remember, in the last time we were talking about anger. Anger, as the youth was saying, it just happened. I have no control over it. To which philosopher answered that anger is the result of some outcome that you want to achieve.
Hmm.
And the outcome was to change the behavior of other people or try to the control the other people. And shouting was the way. That's why you were getting angry. So facing the truth of why you are making yourself a victim in a situation requires courage.
Hmm.
That's why it talks about courage. Accepting the fact that I am unhappy because of the decision that I have taken requires courage. Yes. So this is a point that we all need to reflect. And the beauty about the book is it is throwing the youth whatever perspective he's sharing, the same kind of question you might be having if you're not aware.
Yes.
Right now, the philosopher is giving you another perspective to look at it. Right. So this beautifully, very well, it will make you curious to know what is the answer of the philosopher. And as the question comes of the youth, yes, ये तो मेरा भी question था, ऐसा ही था, right? So this makes an interesting read. I really liked the way the book has been written.
It sounds like, more of a seeker asking for questions, and they have so many questions, they keep on asking.
इसमें
And
बोला गया ना, टीटीए
master.
टैट. टीटीए टैट मतलब होता है प्राइवेट टॉक. हम वन टू वन कन्वर्सेशन जैसे बातचीत में करते हैं ना,
Yes.
it's like that only, right?
All right. Komal, do you have anything to share?
Not much. I was just into deep listening when Vikas ji was talking. So I was pondering upon what I'll share. Then I was like, no, you're blank. You are deeply listening. Then our thoughts just become silent. When we are listening, then sometimes it's good thing that thoughts become silent. So mind becomes too quiet at times. So yeah, same. Firstly, the thing which Vikasi has shared is the writing style of a book is amazing. That definitely every question is also in the seeker, is in us, every one of us, and even more. So good to read, good to hear. Yeah.
All right, let's close this day today here itself. Um, I know both
Can
of
you say the PDF if you have? Because
this is a very disrupted PDF. I'm still looking for a better PDF. If I find it, I'll share it with you. Otherwise, I'll share this one with
Yeah,
you.
because
I'll also check.
reading along with me,
I
you
have.
sometimes becomes a bit challenging for us. So we have to listen to you very carefully, and good that you are reading it very well and in a way, not in a haste. So that makes
One of
that's why
my
we are able to make sense of it. So no doubt about it. And the way you read it, it allowed us to grasp the concept, and we could comprehend whatever you said.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot, Vikas.
Yes.
And we shall connect tomorrow at 10:30. Sorry, 10:30 nahi. 10. ठीक है.
and close at 10:30. Maybe that was in your mind.
10:41 हो गया, but actually the problem is that I am also unable to breathe properly. So it becomes a little difficult to read as well. So I
Yeah,
thought
definitely.
कि let's
And
just
normally also this is a good time to close daily for daily also. 10:40 is fine. 10:30 extended to 10:40.
Yes.
It's good time to wind up for the night.
Yes. हाँ, आप लोग भी ठीक टाइम से सो जाओगे तो सुबह ठीक टाइम से उठ जाओगे.
Exactly 5. So it is
Keeping
okay if
everybody
we close at
sane.
10:30 also. Quick reading and 10 minutes of discussion. 20 minutes is also fine. Everything is, yeah. Because every day we are meeting. This is not a weekend, a two-day club.
Chalo, see you tomorrow. Good night, sleep well, and see you all tomorrow in the morning at 5 a.m. Bye bye.
Yes.
Bye bye. Good night.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.